Alright, so number 6. So what is the square root of negative 25?
5i.
Yeah, 5i. Remember, square root of the negative is I. Square root of 25 is 5. Plus, what's that? No. Since we're just solving the thing here. Normally, yes, if it's just what is the square root, the way I said it, yes, it normally would be plus or minus, but we're solving an equation here. We're going to simplify as far as we can. So in those, we don't put plus or minus because they've already indicated in it. They didn't put a negative sign, so they definitely want us to look at the positive on it. Just like look at the last, well, they're all plus signs, I guess, you know, but if it had been a minus, then they want us to do the minus. All right, so plus, what's the square root of negative 75? It's not exact, is it? But we know it's going to have an I in it, isn't it? Because of the negative. And so let's go and let's do our factor tree on our 75. Guys, I've watched some of y'all try to do this in your calculator, coming up with it. The factor tree is so much quicker for some of y'all. It's just, remember, the tree is just what are the factors of 75. So it could be any of them. You could use 25 times 3. You could use 15 times 5. It doesn't matter because our bottom line is going to have all the same numbers in it. So which ones do y'all want to use? 3 and 25. So 3 is prime. What is 25? 5 times 5, which is prime, right? We're looking for a square root. Square is what number? 2. So I need 2 of a kind. Do I have 2 of anything there? Yeah, the 5s. So we're going to take it out. And you only take 1 out because really it's 5 times 5, which is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. And then whatever's left stays underneath that radical. So we end up with 5i square root of 3. The I because it was negative. And then plus the square root of negative 48. Well, we know it's negative, so it's going to have an I in it. Let's go break down 48.
12 and 4.
So 12 and 4, 16 and 3, whichever, right? They will work. What is 12? 6 and 2. What is 4? 2 and 2. 6 is not prime yet. What is 6? And then the 2's are all prime, right? And 3 is prime. So there's all of it. We're looking for square root. So we want how many of a kind? Square means what number? 2. So there's a group of 2. So I'm going to take out a 2. I've got another group of 2. So take out another 2. And this 3 is by itself. So he stays under the radical. And so we've got 2 times 2 on the outside, which is 4. We got our I, and then we have our square root of 3. Can I combine any of those? Yes. Which ones? Yeah, the ones that have the square root of 3. Remember, they have to have the exact same radical in order to combine them. It's kind of like terms, okay? They have to have like radicals, and again, you only combine the coefficients in front of them. So we're going to keep this 5i. And what is 5i square root of 3 plus 4i square root of 3? 9i square root of 3. Can't combine these two because they both don't have a square root of 3. So there is our solution.